Alright, here we go. Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and we are back with Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Tribulations. Anyway, last time, we finished our last day of investigation, where we learned about the tiger, whose name is Dawn Tiger, and he's working with this girl named Violetta, who turns out to be the daughter of this man here, Bruto Cadaverni, who is like in charge of a family crime syndicate, as it says there. And basically what happened was Tiger got into an accident with her car that she was in, and she got like brain damage, and he had to pay for the surgery, and now I think he's basically in debt to the family, and he basically tricked her into helping him commit this crime to kill Glenn to get the, I guess, MC Bomber disc and, like, get money from people. Like, I guess the idea was, I don't know, actually. Like, I don't know what their ultimate plan is, but it had something to do with killing Glenn and probably getting MC Bomber. And Mr. Armstrong's a part of it, too, because when we were showing evidence, he was like, "Hey, Armstrong, beat the shit out of this guy." He's like, "Okay, monsieur, please don't hurt me." But then, luckily, Gumshoe saved us. He's like, "Here, I take this piece of evidence, pal." So now, he's about to tell us his story of what happened during that crime. So anyway, let's get going.
When it all happens, yeah, it was just two customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decors that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Oui, perhaps it is what the old man was looking at. The cup, the earpiece, and the glasses. He would have seen everything in this vase, no?
So he's basically saying, oh, well, he saw this because it was all reversed. Which I already looked at the guide. It said, oh, hang on. Mirror! I already looked at the guide. I should stop talking. Though I did read, it says if I press all the statements, I get a trophy, but I'm not going to do that. I can do that on my own. But I just wanted to let you guys know.
Oui, un grand mirror, la most enormous mirror.
Oh my god, there was a mirror that made look everything in reverse. I had no idea!
And suddenly the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it.
I think there's still a mystery. Like, if there was a mirror, why was there a mirror? Like, come on, you gotta question that, Godot. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front. Though, I mean, have you not seen witnesses in your courtroom, Judge? They lie. Every person on the stand lies. But I like to believe everybody will tell the truth once in a while. No, they won't, Judge. Oh, well, whatever. I'm not listening to you. I don't even remember what you just said. Great.
What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me.
Exactly.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, so like I said, it's the fifth statement. It says present his profile. So let's see. The victim was a programmer award on the left ear, left eardrum was ruptured. That's the contradiction. I was wondering, what's the contradiction? Oh, well, his one ear was ruptured. Why would he wear it there?
Objection!
Or I could be wrong. I don't know. I should stop questioning. Unless I should know for sure. The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green legs on his specs. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt.
So, to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all that as a reflection in a mirror, It means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side.
Exactement, you see, monsieur. Now that you think about it, it is not so hard, no?
Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror, okay, so yeah, that's a contradiction. If he saw it in a mirror, then why didn't he see it on the right side? He wouldn't have saw it on his left. Why is it that the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head? Oh my god, it's on the wrong side of his head, I had no idea! Order! Mr. Wright is correct! If the witness generally observed the victim reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's earpiece to have been over his right eye!
Objection.
Oh shit.
How bitter. Right, you should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time.
Are we talking about your coffee? Or something completely different?
You don't understand the way the witness thinks.
How he thinks?
You remember this, I presume?
I broke the vase. Sorry, apology, Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony?
Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his memory makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Oak?
Clearly, it's the victim's eyepiece.
And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Elk's HMD made a big impression on the old man.
Whoa.
I saw the earpiece. Those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh, yes. They were both on his left ear. Did you hear? His left ear.
Well tried.
That's the worst but best impression of Mr. Kudo ever. I was wondering. That would be fun to record. I gotta do the Mr. Kudo voice with that. Oh, that would be fun.
Wow, I really thought he was old Sadie for a minute there. Godot's good.
Ida! I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony.
Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash.
A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds. Nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears.
Well, I can explain. Please, if you will look at the plans of the restaurant.
The mirror. Okay.
Alors, is everyone sitting comfortably? The mirror, it was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two tables. The two halves. There is only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim. That was the seat at the table next to the victims. That was where the old man was sitting. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
Oh, I know the contradiction here. I don't even need the guide. You did touch something. The lottery ticket, you bastard. I remember that. I see no problems with the explanation we have just heard. From the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror.
What a naughty little coxaway I am, confusing us men like this.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What the fuck?
And keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again.
Excuse me. I hate that guy. You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that?
Volunteers, of course!
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. Yeah, I was about to say, I already know the contradiction. You took the lottery ticket. The wrong one, but you still touched something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me save real quick, because we didn't save. Okay. And let's find that lottery ticket. Here it is. Oh, wait. Is there one... Was there another lottery ticket? I could be wrong. Oh, no. Or wait. Let me try it. I swear they said he was the one that took it. No, okay, I was wrong. Damn it. Okay, sorry. I thought... Maybe I do need the guide. Shit. I thought it has to be here. He did touch something. I know he did. Where's, like, the lottery ticket? I swear we said he touched a lottery ticket. Not that. Alright, let me find the answer just in case. It's the third statement, apparently. Okay. It's 4, 3. Alright, it's apparently the crime scene photo. Sorry about that. I'll just stick with the guide. I thought he did touch something, though. Alright, whatever, though. Okay. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we have heard, Your Honor. The crime photo? Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist. Is it the vase? I think so, yeah. Because if they're saying that's his table, then it should be his vase is gone. What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Did not exist. Sounds like you're describing yourself, trite.
What a dick. Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is the something that should not exist in this photo? Should be this. I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture. Unless I'm wrong. Oh, no, okay, I'm right, good. The vase? What possible connection does that have with the witness's testimony? Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence. Once it is secured, I broke... Yep, this one. This testimony. There is one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not in fact sitting at the table next to the victim at all!
Objection! Don't be an idiot, trite. That's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from.
Damn. Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Trey's bien that day. Yep. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie.
Mon Dieu!
Objection!
Testimony was a
Don't
lie, I had no idea.
try to confuse the court, trite. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase, while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene.
Objection! Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary in his own words. I did not touch anything else except the mirror. I like that. Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day. In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear in which he couldn't hear?
You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw?
Oh shit. If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it. Let me save just this. Dang it, I hate that I was like so wrong though. I was like, oh, we're not supposed to present the lottery ticket. I mean, he did touch something, but no, it was the vase. That was the new piece of evidence we got. I need to always remember, once you get a new piece of evidence, try to remember to use it.
Are you going to be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick?
There's more than just this one contradiction, Maya.
What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us. There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Da-da-da. Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Save again. Hurry. Wait, Honor, I gotta save. Hurry up then, save. Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. Oh, I can save right here. Okay. Too many saves. Okay. Mr. Kudo made a mistake. The ear doctor made a mistake. The victim was a phony. Which is it? Let me check. We already did that. The victim, it says the victim was a phony. Huh. The victim was a phony. I wonder why. I guess we'll see. This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet, there's one very simple answer that clears them all up. And what is that? The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events.
What?
Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elk at all. Huh. So one of them was posing? Huh. Yeah, I don't know where this is going. I can't wait to see where it goes. It was an imposter. A phony pretending to be Mr. Elk. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake. Oh shit. Oh my god, he spit out his coffee again! Jesus! Order! Order in the court! Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom!
Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh?
What did you say?
Right. Are you saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup?
Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elk and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a out of one Mr. Victor Kudo. Huh. So basically, they got Mr. Kudo out of there. Then they set it up to where the real Mr. Elk came in without raising suspicion. And then Tiger poisoned him.
Strike that. Reverse it.
Interesting. And again, they wanted a witness, so then it wouldn't be suspicious. Because if Mr. Elk died with no witness, then it's like, how is there nobody to witness what happened?
Objection. Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that?
Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was...
The serving girl brought him a avocado, but she put something in it. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
It's so hard to believe, but... There was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee!
Objection. Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but... it's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening.
Yeah, he did, because he's part of it. That's right! Well, witness, if your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct?
Oh la la! This is most difficult for me.
Objection! No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Trey's BN that day? The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened. The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in details the events in the restaurant that day. Okay. Okay. Just getting the guide ready. Okay. In the restaurant.
Le victim, Monsieur Eric, came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers. When he got word he won the lottery, Mon Eric became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning incident occurred. Here, there was no time for a phony to do the acting.
So just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all.
Stephanie, demand pardon, forgive me, Honor. I lied because I want this mess to be cleared up quickly.
What you have just done is commit pre-jury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you later. For now, we will hear your cross-examination, Mr. Wright, if you please. He took that pre-jury charge a bit too well. I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination. Alright, so it says press every statement. Oh, wait. Achievement, press every statement. Okay. And then, so that's just for achievement. I don't care. But you needed... Okay, sorry. So I think it says press statement 2. Okay. Hold it. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct?
Oui, it comes often for my special coffee.
I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip, just for the experience.
Oh, you make me so happy, monsieur. You are most welcome anytime.
I said it was worth one sip, and nothing more.
So old Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail. So it says, ask what time was it? Need to do this before asking, what time is it? What time was it? Okay. Okay. I think you misspelled it because you put what time is it instead of was. Out of curiosity, about what time was it when Mr. Kudo arrived?
Oh no, I cannot remember, monsieur.
I believe we were told by a witness yesterday. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness?
The incident appeared about 20 minutes after he arrived. So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m., no?
Just after 2, huh?
Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, monsieur. You are wonderful.
Oh, I can't sit here all the time and do nothing now, can I? The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony.
Oui, monsieur Judge. Everything I do it for you.
Very bien. That's French, is it? Ha ha ha.
I'm glad at least one person is in a good mood.
He's even humming a song to himself.
God damn it. I love the judge. Alright. Did I mess that up? I think I might have messed that up. Shit. I think I could present it here. It says, present the millionaire radio flyer in statements 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let me save this case. So the flyer, because what does the flyer say? Experience at 1:30. Ah, there's a contradiction. The radio show was on at 1:30, so... Yeah, so wait, he wouldn't have been there. I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong.
What do you mean?
At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week, they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Oui, that must be the show Mon was listening to.
I can't see any problem with his testimony, Mr. Wright.
I wonder.
Huh?
You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct?
Oui, I'm sure of it. I remember it perfectly. I know it was that time because I had just finished serving your lunch menu.
Get to the point, right? If you have one.
That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. And it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life.
It's on the air at 1:30?
Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy would have occurred after 2 p.m. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by the point in time! That point in time, no! No! Alright. Anyway, sorry. Word flub. This victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum. Catching a show that was over already. There is only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. This victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Oh my god, he was acting out the poisoning after the murder? I had no idea. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elks in Bien that day. The real Glen Elk, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer. And a phony Glen Elk acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness. It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy?
Objection. Quite a performance, Trite. You were almost on a roll.
Huh?
But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song.
What is this? Music Theory 101?
Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony elk is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glen Elk is?
I don't believe I have to spell it out for the court. However, at that time, the real Glen Elk was already dead. That's certainly the obvious conclusion.
Objection. Thank you, Trite. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say.
What?
Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours. Can you explain where the missing corpse went to?
The missing corpse?
According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glen Elk, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim?
Whoa, we got a point. Where did he hide the body? Oh. The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. That's what I said, Judge. Shut up there. Okay. If your theory is to stand up to examination by the court, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body? Yes, Your Honor.
No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden.
Evidence?
Well, what's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden?
I thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead. Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. Save. Dang it, my phone turned off. No, I need it. I hate when I do that. First, where was the body of real Mr. Elk concealed? If I had to say, I'd say outside? Nope, it was inside. I should have known. It's inside. Of course it's inside. Why would they hide a body outside? Of course they hide it inside. I'm just trying, I don't remember any place they could have hid it, but it's saying apparently it's the kitchen. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Now that actually makes sense. What am I thinking? Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Bien. Interesting. But where could a body have been hidden inside a restaurant? Perhaps you would care to show the court on these plans, Mr. Wright. Save here, because they won't let you save when you're pointing stuff out. But again, it said the kitchen, so yes, Your Honor. The exact location where the body was concealed inside, I didn't read the end, was here. The kitchen. Take it. The body was in here. I see. Oh, did I get that wrong? Okay.
Nice exposition. But the real question is, can you back it
so
up?
it's a multi-question. Can you back it up? Where...
Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location?
Thinking back. Yep, I was about to say. Where did we find this medicine? This is his medicine. It was in the kitchen. Take it! I didn't even need the guide for that. I was like, wait a minute. What did we find in the kitchen that was his? I'm like, oh yeah, we found his medicine. Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle?
No! I have never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I only use the very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality only for me.
Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright?
Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Trey's BN.
Quoi? But I only ever use the bottles for my aromatherapy oils.
But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication.
What kind of medication?
I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Elk visited an otolaryngologist clinic, sorry I didn't say that right, and was given medication that day.
You can't be serious.
The defense has the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle match the prescription that was given to Mr. Elk. Glenn Elk's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen. At which time, this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen?
Mon Dieu!
Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird. However, you were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back.
No!
Order! This is an extraordinary development! Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenn Elk?
Never! I can never do such an horrible thing!
Uh-oh.
No!
Holy shit!
Mr. Godot?
The bitterness.
Bitterness?
Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules.
Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now?
Then, I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I like to take them down with my empty cup.
What does that mean? He's gonna beat him with his coffee cup? Oh, jeez.
Listen up, chef. About a brand new flavor in your ear, my H-deficient friend.
Pardon? Please, you must hear me out! It is a trap, listen to me! Por favor!
Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong, and por favor is Spanish.
Okay.
Only going to ask you once. Did you do it?
No! Absolutely no!
Hear it. One shot, right, Gramps?
Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. I your oath again, Mr. Goldot's coffee mug awaits you. As does my gavel.
Oui, it is clear.
What do they always say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong.
Okay. Just getting that ready. The confession.
It is true. I hid the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it, and I had no choice. I had to go along with him because his was the reason why I could not refuse. He's the reason I could not refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me.
Okay.
You were forced. By who?
I cannot say, or I will be erased.
Let's try a different question then. When Mr. Elk died, was he really the only person at his table?
There was. There was another man.
I knew it.
Now he was telling the truth.
You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright.
There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. I would say, I did look at the guy, but I did see that second statement. It was pretty obvious. Like, yeah, a man forced me to do it. And again, it says present his profile. Okay, yep. And we know the man who did it. It was the Tiger! Furio Tiger. I accidentally called him Don Tiger, but Viola called him. Okay. Let's end this dance of Ring Around the Rosie, Mr. Armstrong. This is the man that you've been referring to. Ah!
Who is that? I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a month ago in this very courtroom. I like how mad he is about it. He's like, you freaking idiot. God, you suck, Judge. This man is Furio Tiger. He's a manager of a loan office called Tender Lender. There's no point trying to hide the truth anymore, Mr. Armstrong. I know you couldn't go against Mr. Tiger at least. Not while he had this on you. John's loan contract, John. Yep. I'll say it's his contract to him. I didn't even need the guy for that. $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you.
Oui, it is as you say.
Mr. Armstrong.
The Tiger. He told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business renovation. Shit. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim of the man that he repaid his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body and the inconsistent Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget what I had done. I'd seen.
I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tiger. Damn.
I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket, was that your doing as well?
No, I knew nothing about that. it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It was despicable.
Mr. Goda, you will summon this Furio Tiger as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow.
Oh shit, is he already here?
30 minutes.
30 minutes! Oh my god. He's like, don't worry, I'll get the fucking job done. No need to waste time.
What?
Trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more.
How the...
Don't sit back and relax yet, Trite. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way.
Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Goda. We will resume once Mr. Tiger is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess.
Damn. I love that from Godot though. He's like, 30 minutes. I'll get him here. Alright, yay. We finished in about like 40 minutes. Awesome. Alright, let's save the progress. Get to the statements. And we'll get the testimony from Mr. Tiger. So here we go.
So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand. We've almost got this case won now, Nick.
I wish I could agree.
Huh?
When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth.
You mean you think Mr. Armstrong was lying?
I don't know, but if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need.
Hey, pal!
Hey, you gotta bring us some evidence, Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe!
What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end.
Hey, that's a pot! Hey, that's a pot calling the kettle black little Miss Top Knot!
It's not Top Knot.
Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, alright?
I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I kind of get wound up. Ah!
No kidding.
You gotta have something. You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything.
Well,
Hey, I'm gonna take a jog back down to the precinct. I could get some plants analyzed for you if you've got an hour.
an hour. The trial will have reconvened by then.
But, Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right?
True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprints analyzed done in an hour.
You bet.
In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? Huh. Would it be the medicine bottle? We still haven't identified the prints on it. Let me make sure. The contract. It says, yeah, let me make sure. Third statement is the man, okay. Oh, that's the second trial. I have to go to the next one. I forgot. What do I give him? The quote becomes Z, but heck, present. Okay, so I was right. I will say, don't know the fingerprints on this, right? Yeah, they're unidentified. So here, take the small bottle. Alright, sorry about that. Thank you, Wi-Fi connection, for telling me stuff. If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this?
Oh, hey! That's a small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right?
Yeah, I think it's time we solve the last mystery of who the prints on this belong to.
Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too.
Small bottle given to gumshoe.
Okay, I'll give this off to the dad right away.
I wonder what would happen if you gave him the wrong thing. Would he actually take it, or they give you a chance? I don't know.
Just make sure you don't use the cake before I get back.
Okay, bye. This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess.
It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys.
Thanks, Maya. Alright. Row, 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 row. We're back. Row.
Court will now reconvene. Miss Rhoda, did you find this Furio tiger?
I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job. No problem.
It's a 3-cup job. What does he mean by that? You gave him 3 cups of coffee? Or I guess he's saying I just had to drink 3 cups to get his ass in here. Tamed him. The guy's name may be Furio Tiger, but come on.
He's pretty lively. Be careful. He still bites.
He still bites. I like that.
Very well. Please show Mr. Tiger to the stand.
Oh boy. That face.
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the...
Don't hide under the table, Maya. Unless there's room for me down there, too.
Would you mind what you say to me? Nothing! I didn't say nothing! Honest!
Who could have guessed that beer would induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge?
I got business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell called me into this hole? Was it you, Sparky?
No, of course not. It was the judge. The heights. Your Honor?
Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Oh. Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as normal.
That's it. We're doomed.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here?
There's no need to shout. We can all hear you.
What you say?
There's no point struggling. You're caught in the snare. The relentless snare of the law.
The relentless snare of the law. My God.
And I'm the one that hauled you in.
Too cool. Phoenix.
Don't let him get the better of you, Nick.
Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct?
Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, mask boy.
You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird?
Maggie who? I've got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas. Of course. Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then? Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder. Phoenix Wright. You's the one who set this up, didn't you? You's gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying?
No. Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today, 'cause I just shit myself. She's still hiding. Tiger's alibi. Oh, great. Alright, let's save. And when we come back, we will finish the final day of the trial and prove that you did it! You spiky haired, tiger wearing, dragon wearing guy. I got nothing. Alright, see you guys next time. We'll be back with more Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Bye.